Hey, hello everybody, this is Chaos with Chaos Esports Productions, and welcome to another Protoss Bronze to Masters League Series game. Today we're going to be looking at a PvZ here on King Sejong Station, and this has been a while. It has been a long while. Last week, craziness going on at work, just didn't have time to pump out some videos. And, you know, things are looking to be pretty close to school as school starts next week. Definitely will give me a lot more time to focus on the YouTubes and get things rocking and rolling there. So, yeah, so today we're going to talk a little bit about the channel and how things are going and where we're looking to go into the future. I've been kind of working on some stuff on the side, been kind of getting that ready for release here in the next month or so. Going to be focusing a little bit more on helping you all get promoted. I have set my metric for the year to help 1,000 people get promoted. Now, I'm going to be mainly focusing on people who are in the bronze through platinum range. I am still in platinum working on getting my diamond up, but those are what we're going to be focusing on specifically. So we're going to be talking a lot about mechanics and stuff like that in the future, and going to be coming out with a couple new series just to kind of package everything in such a way that would be nice for anybody new to StarCraft coming in, as you know, things are starting to be pretty cool with all the tournaments and stuff going on. Now, I will be casting a tournament next week, I do believe. No Dice TV has asked me to go ahead and cast, I believe it's going to be like a $2,000 tournament, similar to the No Dice Invitationals that I casted several months ago, but going to be a little bit more low-key, as it is a little bit, you know, fewer, 16 players still, but going to be just a regular single elimination tournament style. So that will be coming out next week. I believe it's going to be Wednesday through Saturday, so definitely keep an eye out for that. There currently aren't any links for places for you to go follow and whatnot to make sure that you guys are up to date with that. But I'm sure whenever the Wikipedia post is out, I'll put it in the description. Probably later this week would be my guess. So come back to the video and check out then. So anyways, like I said, this is going to be a PvZ here on King Sejong, and this kind of was a strange game. Now, it's been a long time. It's been a little while since I've been playing 1v1s. Been playing a little bit of League. Finally got promoted to Silver 3. So, you know, switching it up a little bit for kind of in the period of time where I'm focusing on getting some work stuff done and just want to kick back, play some games and whatnot, as I'm sure you all do. But right now we're going to be focusing on basically going with our normal PvZ style build, the 90-watt build as I like to call it, actually introduced by him back in the DreamHack series about a year ago now. So going to be getting up our expansion relatively quick, and then we're going to want to focus on getting up that wall as quickly as possible. Now, I do believe this pylon is a little bit late, so we have some really wonky early stuff kind of go wrong, and we have to deal with deal with all these lings that are going to be flying across the field. He obviously sees an opportunity for him to take advantage of my lack of defenses, which, hey, why not? When I do play Zerg, I do like seeing no wall and being able to do a little bit of damage behind it. So I will make a couple comments about how he approaches this, because he gets into pretty much a game-winning situation, and he just doesn't choose to take it. So he's going to focus down my Zealot. All these lings don't necessarily need to be bunched up here. Going to lose that Zealot as quickly as possible. And then he starts to focus down the Forge. Main reason for that is he's trying to minimize potential any cannons going down. Unfortunately, I'm not going to. I have just enough minerals to get one cannon down, and he will finish off the Forge. Now, Mothership Core is just now finishing up. Probably should have gotten that a little bit on the earlier side. And he is going to just continue on pounding through with these links. Now, Speed is just now finishing up, or about to finish up, and that is going to be a real problem for me. Zealots are coming out, trying to make sure that we can defend this as much as possible. Warp gate does finish up, and now we're going to be doing a little bit of probe dancing. Do a middle click to have the guys come all the way through, and then basically going to just continue on warping in, and basically we're going to be going back and forth between the natural and the main, trying to give my zealots ample surface area to get in there and really get what they need done. Now, unfortunately, I am losing a lot of mining time. You can see that I'm trying to build probes behind this. Obviously, he sees that, hey, this is not probably going to continue, so he's going to go ahead and drone behind this, 10 drones. He's going to try and get a few more. We're going to go ahead and do what we've been doing. So he managed to kill 9 workers. Now, honestly, we're relatively close on worker count, which is perfectly fine for us, and actually where we would prefer to be. If we were like maybe 5 or 6 more probes behind, I would say that this game was probably over. But we do manage to actually keep a fair amount of them, and you know, with warp gate done, we can just continue on getting up probes, and our forge is also on the way, so we're going to focus on getting up that +1 as quickly as possible. So now we are sitting here. He's going to start nibbling on these rocks, and fortunately I did notice, even with just our vision, you can hear the rocks being destroyed, thankfully. So we're going to come down here, poke at these guys, tell them to stop being pesky, and then we see that he's getting lots of overlords to build units, things like that. Now, thankfully, our scouting probe did not die, so we're going to tuck him away around the third base. Got to make sure, see when that third base timing is. This is going to be very, very crucial for us to figure out, okay, should we apply pressure? Can we apply pressure? And basically, we just want to get an idea of when that timing is going to hit. Because if we can catch it when it's early, we can actually build a pylon here and start to be a little bit aggressive on it. So he's got a couple lings out here. We're just kind of happily boosting out probes as much as we possibly can. And this is about the time we're going to start looking for overlords. Move out a little bit, just kind of make sure that there's nothing hanging out around our base. We are going to go ahead and throw that pylon down. I don't think, yeah, we haven't scouted yet. I'm kind of like sitting here thinking I'm going to push out because I know he's probably going to be expanding soon. But we're going to come around, take a look, see where things are. Now, we do see that there's no overlord here, which is a little bit odd because most Zerg players like to keep at least one overlord at the third base. Definitely something to consider whenever you're thinking about taking another expansion. But we're going to come straight across here, and we do see that he's got a couple overlords coming into place, so we know he's going to start focusing on getting units out relatively soon. Going to take out those overlords, and then we're also going to go ahead and warp in a handful of units to start working at this third base. Now, we don't have a very good idea of what kind of defenses he has. His Hydralisk den is on the way, so that's definitely something that we need to be a little bit worried about, because Hydralisk's got some pretty good DPS. And yeah, we're basically just going to be moving across the field. Now, +1 is just now finishing up for us, so we're feeling pretty good about that. The Zealots are able to 2-shot Lings, which is quite nice. And thankfully, the rest of the reinforcements will go ahead and make it in time. Now, he's going to try and take out this pylon. Not going to be quite successful in doing so. And we do see a handful of Lings coming out here. It does look like he was planning on maybe either doing a counterattack or just not sure. not sure exactly. But we're going to take out his third base, which is really, really nice for us. Minimizes his production and just, in general, puts us into a really good position. Now, we've got a handful of force fields, so we're feeling pretty good about that. And we're just going to go ahead and move in here. Now, unfortunately, I didn't really scout. Didn't scout these banelings until a little too late. He is going to use most of them on the sentries, which I think is actually, no, those last two didn't go on the sentries. That would have been a much better choice. But he's going to focus down the mothership core. Doesn't want me to recall or do any of that fancy stuff. But thankfully, we went ahead and got some extra gates behind this basically just going to continue on putting the pressure because there's not really a whole lot he can do. He wasn't given enough time to really saturate both bases, and I'm really not sure why he didn't build any Hydralisks. I really feel like Hydralisks would have been a better option for him, just because they're a little bit more larva-centric in that one larva for one Hydra is a lot more efficient than 2 lings for a single larva. So didn't do a very good job managing his larva and kind of paid the price for it. So we are going to go ahead and pull out the victory for this. Like I said, it's been a little while, so we're still getting back into the swing of things. I hope you guys did enjoy the video and look forward to the new videos that will be coming out soon enough. So if you guys have any ideas for that series, like I said, I'm going to be focusing mainly on mechanics and things like that. Really give you guys some good, easy takeaways that you guys can apply to your own game, ways you can practice and things like that. And basically kind of explain how I was able to, actually in a relatively short period of time, take my Zerg from the lowest low of bronze all the way up to platinum, probably at about a month or two total time span. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Feel free to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Greatly appreciated. Also, if you did enjoy, feel free to hit that like button, and if you got any friends who are learning the game, feel free to go ahead and share with them on your Facebook and Twitter. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next game.